Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 BLOXBURG tips and tricks you can use while building. As you can see, this video is a little different than my other videos. It's going to be more interactive, which I'm going to start making my videos more interactive. Even my speed builds, I'm going to start voicing over the speed build portion. Anyways, let's get straight into the video. The first thing I'm going to be talking about is wall space. There's a lot of builds that have wall spaces that are just too long. In my personal opinion, walls should not be over 4 blocks wide. Adding more shapes into your build could really affect and improve your build. My rule is I don't build walls over 4 blocks wide. So I'm going to show you 2 examples of a house that follows this rule and one that does not follow the rule. As you can see, this is a single wall that is 6 blocks wide. And let's just say I'm going to add a little bit of shape. This one's going to be 5. And let's just kind of make it look like a box. This is what the average starter house looks like. Let's just put a roof on it. You guys can see it looks kind of just basic and boxy, which you do not want when building your house. Now I'm gonna go over here. The house is gonna be the same size, but we're gonna go by the 4 block wide rule. As you can see, I just placed down a 3 block wide wall. We're gonna go in by 3. We're gonna make a little area for the door. Now for the sides of your house, you might want to follow this rule as well. It's not as crucial. The front is obviously the most important. You don't really look at the sides, so you can do a straight line. I would recommend adding some shapes though. You don't have to follow this rule on the sides though. On the back, I prefer it to follow the same rule as the front. Again, it doesn't have to, but I feel like it looks better that way. Okay, I finished the exterior of the house. Let's just add a roof to it. Obviously the roof doesn't look good because you can add multiple roofs to make it look good, but see how much better this house looks than this house? This house is very boxy, which you do not want. It looks like a person that just started the game made this house, which is not the goal we're trying to achieve. And then this one over here looks like you've been playing for a little bit and you know what you're doing. However, there are some exceptions to this rule. A build like this, for example, has a lot of detail and it looks really good with just a flat wall. My second tip is room size. Room sizing is also very important to your layout of your house. This could make or break your house. Let's just say, for example, a lot of new players want to have their biggest house that they can possibly build. This is how big they want to make their bedrooms. And obviously, this is really big, and you're gonna have to fill it up. Look how small this bed is compared to the room. You're gonna have to fill up this whole room with decorations, and it's not gonna look right. Instead, for bedrooms, I recommend going 3x3 to 5x4 as the max. So here's what a 3x3 room looks like. It is kind of small, but this is like the minimum I would go. Let's just add a bed in there. And see, it's actually appropriate for the space. It is a kind of a small bedroom, and the max I would go for a bedroom is 5x4. So this is 5x4. It's still a pretty decent sized bedroom. When adding a bed, there's enough room to go walk around it and do everything. It is kind of still a big bedroom, so if you want to add shapes to it, you can feel free to do that. Let's just say you want like a closet there. Maybe you want just kind of it to be a little shaped, you can do that as well. My third tip is inspiration. What I recommend you do is go on Google, go on Pinterest, whatever you would like to use, and just look up house. What type of house you want to build. And you can take elements of that house and put it into your own house. That's what I do with a lot of my speed builds. I get inspiration from like a Google picture, and then I kind of create it and take ideas from the house to make into my BLOXBURG house. Speed builds are a great way to also get inspiration from. For example, my channel has over 80 builds you can choose from, so if you want a certain type of build and you don't know, since I have so many builds on the channel, you don't know where to look, all you have to do is look up the style. So in this example, I'm looking up farmhouse, and then just type TrulyBraden after that and then hit the search button. There it comes up with all my farmhouse builds. There's like 6 of them right there so you guys can see. Feel free to do whatever you want with my videos, I really don't mind. Here's some other speed building channels that I do recommend checking out. These YouTubers are very good and very talented. My fourth tip is budgeting. And obviously, if you have a small budget, don't use the most expensive things. Here I have an example of 2 dining rooms. This one over here, cost a total of $3,000. As you can see, it's pretty nice, pretty decorated, using the cheapest items. And then over here we have almost the exact same dining room, except it's using the most expensive items. This dining room costs $6,500, so more than double than the other dining room, and honestly it achieved the same look. And this kind of leads me to my last and final tip, which is coloring. So I'm going to take the default colors of each of these tables and just show you how they look. Honestly, they're quite ugly and they just don't look as good. Coloring can definitely spice them up. Look how good this one looks compared to this one. Same with this one. This one looks 10 times better, and this one just does not look good. If we take the decorations, let's just say we grab a stack of books. I'm going to take these 2 books. They do not match the room theme at all. These books really very ugly and they just are very colorful and they don't fit with the vibe. However, these books up here are colored and they look so much better and they fit the vibe of the room. Let's replace them with the colorful ones that are default, and you can just see how ugly it looks. It sticks out like a sore thumb. And don't be scared to play around with colors. Take a risk. Obviously I don't take a risk often, but the one time I did with my colorful build, I loved it. And I would usually never do that, but in that case it looks so good. Let's recap what we talked about. The first one was wall spacing and how walls should not be over 4 blocks wide on the exterior, front, and back. The second one was room size. Bedroom should not be over 5x4 or under 3x3. The third tip was inspiration and different YouTube channels you can get it from and how to receive that inspiration. The fourth tip was budgeting and how a small budget, when using cheaper items, you can achieve the same looks as if you use the expensive items. And our fifth tip was coloring and how coloring can make a huge difference. Using the default colors can be kind of ugly and pop out, which is not a good thing you want in your builds. Anyways guys, hope you guys liked this video. Give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel down below. Let me know if you guys would like to see more commentary videos and more helpful videos like this. Let me know if you guys would like a part 2 to this video, because I have a whole bunch more tips. Anyways guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. I'll see you guys next time.